Hello, I'm Marcus V. Calvert, and welcome to Tales Unlimited Kitchen Rants. It's about 8:15 on Friday, the 30th of January. Sorry, I'm a day late, but I was into Scorched Mind, the fifth book in the I Villain series. When I finished Coin Game, book 4, I ended it on a cliffhanger. I hope I never do that again. It was a bold endeavor, and I ended it with the main character taking a half-mile free fall in January to his death. And his last thoughts were something to the effect of, they better kill me and break my soul into a million pieces, or I'm going to give death lessons. Well, I never established in that book, leading up to that point, what happened the night before. So I'm going to do that in Scorched Mind. And I could not for the life of me be satisfied with what I've done, with what I've done, with what I've done. And then I just read through Coin Game. I haven't even finished it. I'm so busy at work. But just reading Coin Game again, getting familiar with what happened in that crazy night, the start of it anyway, I think I have some ideas. So Cly is going to do something that is going to forever change his life, kind of reset it. And then he's going to basically go up into a war with this world's forces of darkness. And he's going to rebuild I Villain. I believe that's where I'm going to end this. Now, does the series keep going? Absolutely. But this book I've been writing on since 2018. By in this, I mean in this particular search for arc, for direction. Where does Clyde go? I mean, I've killed him in old drafts. I've bonded him with the Argonauts in old drafts. I've had him be happy, miserable. I've had him fail in old drafts. I've had him become a monster. I've had him become, a different version of himself. I had him be the same old self, just with new powers that he rips from people. But I like the way this one's going. Just cause and effect, Pantser style writing. Pantser, for those of you who are not familiar with the term, are those who can't outline to save their lives. Yeah. I can do it in short stories in a finite capacity perhaps, but beyond 3,000 words, it's not really my gift. So write a really cool first chapter, go to bed, do your stuff. Next time you sit down, what happens next? Stop, go on with your life, come back, what happens next? Do that every day. And that's why I'm a day late, because I got into a flow, and it's kind of hard to snap out of it, because when I do, I tend to lose the thread. It's an occupational pantser like hazard, so to speak. You kind of need to stay not too far from your story, like at least touch it every day. If you can, it's amazing how far you can go, how fast you can go. And then when you hit that brick wall, you don't mind, because you have a really cool failed draft, some of which you might salvage. That's why I tell everyone, and a lot of authors would tell everyone, keep everything. Give it a file name, failed draft, blah, blah, blah. Give it a date, give it details so that you can find it again and save it, because you might pull something from your old failed draft that might go just fine into the actual finished product. I've done it more than I care to admit. All right, so no 3 books this year. Planned on it, but Unheroic's going to take more time than I thought. Scorched Mind's definitely going to take more time than I thought. Then on top of that, I may actually be able to make some of these gigs. One way or another, I'll make the ones I have left on my schedule, and then I think I'll make some more. There may actually be some hires at work. If that happens, then the floodgates. I'm going to try to make up for lost gigs, but I'm going to lose some too. Just the hazards of having to be somewhere every 3rd week of the month. You'll lose them, and if you don't put money on the table, you don't get them back, because you end up on a waiting list. It's one of those scenarios. All right. Yeah. Oh, I wrote a piece this past week. It's called Third Date. What would happen if a guy invites a gal over, and it seems nice and romantic, and right before drinks, she tries to kill him? That was from a battery prompt, if memory serves, and I expanded into something else. He meets this gal playing darts. She's brilliant, she's sexy, he's kind of drifting towards love, and he can't cook. So they have the first 2 dates, and on the 3rd date, he invites her over to dinner. He takes recipes from people he respects and reveres, stuff he knows is delicious, and he teaches himself how to cook this one meal. And he gets it right after a couple of days, and then, haha, she calls him and basically tells him to run for his life. And then come the Sicarios, fancy way of saying hitman, and chaos. So that's what I'll tell you about that story. I like it. It has legs. Definitely, I don't know, unheroic or Book of Schemes piece. Could go either way. Okay, I'm Marcus V. Calvert. This is Tales Unlimited Kitchen Rants. Please like and subscribe. iVillain.net is where you'll find my 23 books, working on 24 and 25. Amazon and Kindle for the ones currently out there. Evil GMs, do your thing. You know you want a cookbook. You know you want a cookbook. And stay warm. Take care. Be safe.